What if the only thing standing between you and your wildest dreams is a single moment of courage? Close your eyes for a second. Imagine the version of yourself that doesn't hesitate, that doesn't second-guess, that jumps into experiences with both feet. That version isn't some distant fantasy. It's waiting inside you right now. We've been taught to play it safe, to color inside the lines, to follow the predetermined path that society has mapped out. But here's a radical truth. The most extraordinary journeys begin the moment you decide to ignore the whispers of doubt and embrace your audacity. What dreams are you holding hostage? What version of yourself has been waiting in the shadows, longing to break free? Imagine your brain not as a rigid machine, but as a living, breathing ecosystem of unlimited potential. What if courage wasn't a mysterious gift, but a skill you could systematically train? Dr. Angela Rodriguez, a pioneering neuroscientist at Stanford, has dedicated 2 decades to unraveling the hidden architecture of human potential. Her groundbreaking research reveals a transformative truth. Your capacity for courage is not predetermined. It's a neural pathway waiting to be constructed. In a landmark study tracking 10,000 professionals across diverse backgrounds, Dr. Rodriguez uncovered something extraordinary. Individuals who consistently challenged their comfort zones experienced a 72% surge in personal fulfillment, 55% enhanced mental resilience, 48% accelerated personal growth. But this journey transcends professional success. This is about reclaiming the most authentic version of yourself. Consider Marcus Williams, raised in a challenging neighborhood in Detroit. Everyone told him his dreams were impossible. A single computer programming scholarship became his catalyst. Today, he leads a nonprofit teaching technology skills to underserved youth, proving that audacity can transform entire communities. Or Elena Morales, a single mother from rural Arizona. At 45, she launched a sustainable agriculture cooperative that now supports 132 local families. Her first harvest failed. Her initial year brought financial strain. Her response: relentless reinvention. These aren't exceptional stories. They're evidence of human potential waiting to be unleashed. Here's an uncomfortable truth most people won't tell you. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a crucial ingredient of success. Every creator, every innovator, every person who's ever done something remarkable has a graveyard of failed attempts behind them. Think about content creators. The ones you admire didn't start as polished, perfect performers. They started messy, awkward, uncertain, but they showed up. They created. They didn't wait for permission or perfection. Neuroscientific research by Dr. Andrew Huberman reveals a fascinating neurological mechanism. Your brain releases dopamine not just from achieving goals, but from the anticipation of potential success. Every courageous action is like a workout for your neural pathways, literally rewiring your brain's response to uncertainty. Practical Courage Activation Toolkit. The Micro Courage Challenge. Select one uncomfortable activity weekly. Document your emotional landscape. Track physiological responses. Analyze personal growth patterns. Neural recalibration protocol. Practice controlled exposure to mild challenges. Utilize breath work to manage fear responses. Progressively increase challenge complexity. Supportive ecosystem design. Curate relationships that challenge and elevate you. Create strategic accountability partnerships. Minimize chronic negative influences. Audacity is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It sounds different. It feels different for everyone. Your internal dialogue is the most powerful architect of your potential. Your audacity is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Start small. Try that hobby you've been curious about. Record that first video, even if your hands are shaking. Bake that complicated recipe. Write that first chapter. But here's where most people get stuck. They're terrified of looking foolish. Let me tell you something profound. Embracing your cringe is the most liberating act of self-love you can perform. Those awkward moments, they're not mistakes. They're your unique story unfolding. Surrounding yourself with the right people matters more than you can imagine. Find those rare souls who see your potential before you do. who cheer you on when you're wobbling, who understand that your journey isn't about being perfect, but about being authentically you. Confidence isn't something you wait to receive. It's something you generate through action, by doing, by trying, by being audacious enough to believe in yourself when the world suggests otherwise. Your passion is not a luxury. It's not something you pursue after fulfilling everyone else's expectations. It's the very fuel of your existence, the thing that makes your heart beat a little faster, the dream that keeps you awake at night. Cognitive behavioral research demonstrates that negative self-talk constructs neurological pathways of limitation. But here's the transformative insight. You possess the power to rebuild these pathways. Reframing techniques. Replace "I can't" with "I'm developing the skills to" transform failure narratives into growth opportunities. Practice radical self-compassion. This isn't toxic positivity. This is a scientific invitation to expand your neurological potential. Your audacity isn't a distant dream. It's a neurologically achievable reality waiting to be activated. Be bold. Be ridiculous. Be unapologetically you. The world doesn't need another perfect performer. The world needs your authentic voice, your unique perspective, your audacious spirit.